Hey lollies, this is Cal-chan from the AnimeHQ, and I'm going to be doing my top 5 anime shorts. Now I'm going to actually have an honorable mention, but before we actually get to the video, I'd like to wish you all a Merry Christmas, and if you guys don't really celebrate Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, or whatever else you may celebrate. I have no idea! But, for the honorable mention, I'd like to recommend Santa Company. Now, I didn't want to put this on the actual top 5 because it really isn't anything worth mentioning, but it is like a Christmassy type thing, and I feel like the charm on the show is definitely worth watching. So, number 5 is Crossroad, and Crossroad, it's really only 2 minutes, but it just has such beautiful animation that I had to put it on this. It's done by Shinkai Mikoto. I don't recognize his name. He did Garden of the Words, and the other one that I can't get off the tip of my tongue or whatever, but it just has really gorgeous animation and great directing in it, and I feel like even though it's 2 minutes, I should put it on this list. Number 4 is Kuro no Sumika Chronus, and really, this is just that one like short that just shows off so much potential in the concept that it actually has. It's just like, it was just really interesting, and I just really can't say too much about it and just let you guys to go into it and wonder like what this could have actually been if it was popular. Like, granted, it's not like super amazing or anything because I mean it is just a concept, but I think it's definitely worth watching. Number 3 is Pale Cocoon, and this is done by Studio Rika, and they're actually one of my favorite studios because they just seem to do everything really well. For 2005, the animation is really out of the world. It's just really good. It's really super deep, has a lot of meaning to it and a lot of thinking done behind it. You could tell they really cared about this project that they were working on, and honestly, I quite enjoyed it. Number 2 is, it's only 12 minutes, but it's called Fate Prototype. And this is basically what Fate Stay Night was going to be. And it had decent animation, but it was done by Studio Lurch, the same guys that did like Gakko Garashi this year, and some other stuff. But it was just kind of like, it had a male saber, and it was kind of like in a different alternative timeline, basically. And it seemed really interesting what the series could have been instead of like Fate Stay Night. It seemed interesting, and honestly, I wouldn't mind somehow it getting adapted, which it can't because it doesn't have anything to adapt it from. But I think everybody should go watch it because it was basically a 12-minute trailer, and I thought it was pretty good. Number 1 is, again, by Studio Rika. Yeah, favorite studio. No, whatever. It's called Harmonie, and I really hope that people stop messing with me on Facebook. You guys didn't even hear that. Anyway, it's called Harmonie, and Harmonie's actually, it just has this really wonderful concept. And I know I said this again on Kuro no Tsukimiya or whatever his name is, but Harmonie really just has this great concept with this music vibe and this like, they basically mix 2 different worlds together and sorta, and they kind of intertwine with each other. And it's just really interesting. It uses music as a form of, I don't know, I won't say too much because I don't want to spoil anything for you, but it has a nice little fantasy-esque element to it, sci-fi almost, and I recommend it to basically anybody to watch it. Anyway guys, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to give a like. If you disliked it, make sure to give it a dislike, because dislikes, I already made this joke last video, I'm out of jokes. Anyway, wish you guys all a Merry Christmas, and if you guys, I'm just gonna shut up. I did that joke last